this off. How we doing? Welcome. Ooh, everything's going on. I think it's my laundry. Gotta get to that. Okay, let's click buttons. There we go. And there we go. Okay. These buttons I usually click, so the click buttons that are usually on are on. Okay. Sorry, I just gotta ramble to make sure that I should make sure I get everything going here. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Cookie. Welcome to you. Alright. I think we're good, actually. We'll always leave a little bit of time for everyone to come in, as well as me to actually set up. So, I think mic is on. That looks good. Okay. Yep. Alright. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Hello. Yeah, I can wave now. Let's see. Hello. How you guys doing? Hello. Hi. I don't think I can slightly pronounce your name, but hello. Yeah. Oh yeah, this? Yeah, I just kind of literally just drew this up in 1 minute. So, yeah. I don't know. It just feels like a nice in between kind of art style. I'm not quite too used to, but just kind of like the getting some influence, I guess, from Midnight Mares and other stuff. And the more like up and down vertical irises or pupils, I think that's somewhat more attractive to me. So try that out. Let's see. But that's not what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing a I guess I can sort of say it. We're going to be doing the Paper Derpy movie background characters. So we're going to try another one, and then we'll see where that goes. So hopefully it'll still be interesting. I don't know. But yeah. How you guys doing? Let's see. Let's see. So I should draw like that more? Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's more specifically for this sketch. I think it's more take what I usually do and then also add a little bit more detail. Because usually for my sketches, I just kind of leave it to be very chicken scratch style. So, or just not even including too many details in this sort of drawing. So yeah. Let's see. It's kind of like Sonic, sort of like eyes. You like how Sonic has more. They have detailed eyes, at least in the sense that they, instead of just having like, if I do, I just have like a pupil, while Sonic characters have like a pupil and an iris, and then a highlight, shine, and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Let's see. Been in for a long time. It'll be like this forever. Let's see. Alrighty. Yeah, so we can kind of get on this then. Let's see. I'm actually on the same screen, so that's good. I can just hide that and go whoop. That's why I didn't want to show this again, just because this is way too much to start with. Alright. Never build up a visual immunity to this, and now this looks alright. Let's see. Yeah, so I guess from last Tuesday, we worked on a character for just a background character, which I don't think, honestly, most of these, 90% of these won't have like story to them or anything. They'll just kind of be literally in the background just to be in the background rather than being a important character, so to speak. So even though we put so much effort into this Goombella, which only took like an hour to sketch, or less than like 10 minutes to sketch, and then like an hour to draw out, so then I'll have to animate it later on and then put it into 3D and then everything else there. So there's still be a lot of effort into putting one character into the scene, as well as them not actually doing much. So there's that. But yeah, it's just still fun to do. Let's see. So yeah, we worked on Goombella last time. You can zoom in on that in case you missed it. Let's see. And there's Waldo next to her. Yeah, that looked pretty well. I'm happy with that. Let's choose a different one. So today we're going to choose one of these other ones that have gray horses. And then we'll choose one of the gray ones, and then we'll make a nicer sketch, or like a nice colored version with all the details and stuff. So let's see. Either we could vote or I could just choose the one that I have in the thumbnail. What do we guys think? Because most of these are just, you won't be able to even label them too well. So I'll just choose one. Because the thumbnail, it was this one, I think, where he's like a pirate, but he's got a weird Michigan hat on. I think one of you guys suggested that. So I think we'll just go with that instead of trying to do a complicated poll thing just to speed up on time here. Yeah. They'll all be done, but yeah, I'm just choosing one for now. If it's a big fish head, it's gonna be fun. I don't even know what kind of story I would put with all these guys. Realistically, they would just be, again, either in the background or for some of them I might include them in part 4, again, where there be a whole bunch of that street that I kept alluding to in the Thursday stream. On that street, didn't want to quite show it because it's a work in progress, as well as there's lots of little references and stuff like that that will be fun to be enjoyed while it's you know, while I'm ready ready for you guys to see it and everything. So yeah, you can either do the fish head or I can do the Michigan. I don't know. Actually, this guy would be more fun. What do we think? No, I don't know. Let's go either fish or pirate in the chat, and the first one who types one in, we'll do it. I'm gonna drink some water, so watch out for my skull. Oh. There it is. Yep. Fish. Okay. Wait, you were the one who suggested it, so most of our chat is a little quiet. That's understandable. Okay. That's right. Because honestly, with the Michigan pirate guy, I don't even know how to be really done well. I don't know. I'll do it, but yeah, it'll be fun to figure it out. But I think the fish guy is almost pretty much all concept out, so to speak. So, let's see. I'm gonna make a new file for him. Let's see. There's a dialog box. Boop boop. That's good. Alright, let's get going on this. So I'm gonna need just this bit. Alrighty. That's totally fine. This is fun too. I think it's maybe more entertaining to watch as well. Here we go. Should it be a male or female in the costume? That'd be interesting. Sounds like it could be both ways. I think there's not too many. I try to keep it pretty 50-50 as best I can. Because most of these pirates, I think, are going to be male. Unless I have like a... Yeah, all these guys. So might actually... I don't know. All you'd be able to see is mostly just like through the hole here, and well, it's just the proportions of it. So it's probably just going to be better to... Yeah, not too worried about it, but yeah. The only difference between the two of them is the proportions as well as the nose, or the snoot. The snoot would kind of change it, so, honestly, I don't know. I think I'll just go with the female, and then if we want to change it, we can change it later. I think it'd be cute. Let's put it here. I'm gonna save it, so I'm gonna not sure if it'll show my dialog box, which is scary, so I'm just gonna hold on as I save this. Oh, it didn't. Cool. But good for priorities. Okay. Guess I can bring this back up. Sorry about this. Go back. Okay. Memories and stuff. Film. City background characters. Must be fish suit. There you go. Okay. Yeah, we're cooking. We're going. This is fun of everything. I was using a completely wrong tool. Okay. It's gonna be pretty large. It has to be pretty large to be able to do that. I think the legs goes to the feet. So it's about there. Let's see. Well, how was it? The eyeball kind of goes there, and feet go there. I could copy and paste the entire thing, but I think I changed some aspects of this one to work better. I think I got the eye better. Let's see. Yeah. So the eyeballs are a whole bunch of different little tiny small boxes here. Let's see. In this one, it's gonna be up to... Okay. Oh, cool, I did. Okay. I'm not sure that's the most big change. I think also the leg. Oh, I hate Flash. The legs in one pose. Let's see if this one has it. I know I got these other legs. Let's see. Just double checking to show that why I couldn't just post it. Yeah, okay. So this one has a whole bunch of other poses for the arm, which the other one didn't. So there you go. That's why I couldn't copy paste it. So they needed that. Okay. Cool. Okay, I think we're ready. Ready to go with this. Let's get rid of the wing. Don't need that. Actually, the shadow is fun, but it doesn't need to be there. Because I can use a material in Blender to be able to have that shadow. But if I have this in 2D, then I'll need it as well. So, let's see. Get rid of some of these. Or just hide them. So now it looks like a horse that's four-legged. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I'm so focused on this. Let's see. How we doing? We guys have not had Thanksgiving. It's gonna be on this Thursday. Next, we're asking about that. Yeah. Our governor in the state that I live in, he's cracking down on being much more strict on everything. That everything's at quarter capacity and suggested, you know, pretty strongly to not, you know, have Thanksgiving if you can not do that. That'd be pretty cool and epic to not do that. I'm using an older version. I'm using the older version of Animate, so that's why I have this going here. It's the older version, 2020. The newest version is actually 2021. So, which if we saw last time, I got upset that 2021 didn't copy my commands, which had this search and replace box. So, yeah. Sweet. There you go. That fixes that, but I probably should just do everything here. Drew with a lowercase q, because I need to change that. But yeah, we're gonna go against the governor with my family. We're already staying inside as best we can for 2 weeks. There you go. And not interacting or going outside as much as we can. So, and then we'll visit family. But they're literally live in the same state, so it's only like an hour drive to visit my more family. So. And we do all the traditional stuff, so it's really fun. There you go. Yeah, we're going against the governor. At least in part, I think. I'm sure, like, he would recommend us to, like, not go out if it's possible, but supposedly we just want to do it anyway. And we're gonna travel down, so lock the timeline would be good. Let's see. There you go. Alright. So what do we need to do? We need to figure out what part's what. So it's probably gonna be fun. Let's see. This would probably be a little bit shorter here. Let's get this to be a little narrower to actually fit the leg here, which means these bips can be there and up. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. It's always serious time around here. Let's get rid of the horn. Boop. I don't know. What's more interesting to watch? Is it 2D or 3D? Because with the 3D, I pretty much already had everything kind of set up that it was just like a tour. With this 2D stuff, it's more just actually creating stuff. Making the assets instead. Like this. Let's see here. Okay. So this is going to be a hole, or at least maybe like a mesh for the teeth part. Probably want to redraw the head, actually. At least have it be slightly less lines to worry about. It's probably going to be good. Let's get everything else out. Actually, let's just go back on the top and then go here and do this. There you go. Okay. So now I could probably do this a little cleaner would be nice. And then let's get a thicker line for that. Alright. And then more, probably like more jargon, you're saying? What is it, more straightforward? Yeah, this is like an art project versus like having like an engineer or like electronic person just coming in and saying like, well, UVs are like skilled to be 0%, and I want to look at that to get that fixed up. And it's like, oh, okay, what does that mean? I mean, honestly, I only know as much as I was saying in the stream, so I'm sure there's hundreds of things that even I wouldn't even know about 3D, which I did do some today. I was able to work on the large set piece that's going to be featured again in part 5, so that's been really fun. Because there's always been, with those kind of stuff, it's like always been in my mind of like, this is like a vision of what I want it to look like. That then, to actually start making it, it's like, oh, it's becoming real, you know? Even with, like, back to the train in part 2, it was like, have this vision of like what the train could feel like, or, you know, it'll be like the Paper Mario That's on Your Door train or something, or other Paper Marios and stuff, and it's like, man, I want to, you know, figure out how to do that. And back then it was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if it was 3D somehow for that one shot, you know, where it's like this panning shot, where all three of them like in a sideways perspective, and they kind of just run across the camera. But I was like, wouldn't it be cool if that was 3D somehow? So yeah, and I'm working on part 4, which has like, I don't know how much 3D, but it's probably going to be the majority of it. I would say will be 3D backgrounds. I know like part 3 had a bunch, but yeah, again, it's going to be a lot more than that. I've probably done up to now. Probably like all of them combined will be even more. Yeah. I'm gonna get some googly eye fish eyeballs that actually conform to the shape. Ain't that a thought? Yeah, this is just like more of a Bob Ross style, like I'm just gonna make a thing and then we'll see where this goes at the end. More than check out this crazy thing I made. Let's see. Yeah, let's just kind of figure this out. That. Ooh, uh-oh. I got Cat's musical theme in my head. I'm trying not to say anything. Oh, I'm singing it. There we go. Okay. What's the story? Let's see. So, I don't know, he's more like a frog at this point. He needs like gills or something. There you go. That's what gills look like. I don't know. And then these are like teeth, but it's like a mesh, like one of those Disney costumes. I'll try not to. I'm doing my best not to sing cats. But I just kind of start humming, and it's like do 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 do, and it's like whoops, sorry. Okay, this is looking good. It looks a little fresher than this one, which has its own charm, but I think this works slightly better. Obviously, again, this is just a sketch 2, so I'm gonna angle this a little bit more. Let's see. What were we saying? Story behind Fish Head. I think he'll either be like those people who like hand out flyers, you know, where he's like, come to this maybe like a fish restaurant and he's like the mascot for it or something. That's kind of what I had for the cafe, was that it was, you know, like a themed restaurant like Chuck E. Cheese. It always got really upsetting when I watched like movies during like the time, and it was like, oh look, you know, I watched like Missing Link and like Onward, and like Onward had like a whole scene that was like at a Chuck E. Cheese that was like integral to the plot, and it's like, cool. Like, you know, it's not my original idea to have that, but it's like great, you know. Like, if anyone like says like, hey, you know, all those comments people that always come up is like, hey, you stole this from the movie that, you know, you had the idea in the script, you know, years before you saw the movie, but you stole it from this movie, which I only saw like 2 months ago. So it's like those kind of people, which obviously you guys aren't probably those kind of people, but it's like, yeah, okay. It's so annoying to hear that. Especially when I'm right. When I'm wrong, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I can, you know, I can try to be more civil about it, but yeah, when it's literally like, I had this idea. Oh, yeah. As well as like Missing Link, which was that stop motion movie from, is it Aardman? No. The rival to Aardman, where they pretty much have like the same kind of beat for beat of like, it's a world travel thing where they go on this thing and that thing, and they have the train, and then they have the set piece, and it's like, cool. And then it has like the ending thing of like, that's, wait a minute, that's my third act, and it's like, ah, jeez. But actually, you know, yeah, Leica, if Leica, you know, takes like, I don't know, probably takes even more than Pixar. Pixar takes like 4 years, so Leica probably takes like 5 to 6, I don't know how many years of like full development, you know, that in theory they might have made it in first, but you know, it didn't become public until afterwards, so that's kind of where it gets tricky, you know, of like, whose idea is it? Just in that sense, you know. There we go. It looks a little fresher to me. Okay, now I can build off this instead. Okay. Excuse me, but yeah. If you want spoilers, I guess, for what my movie is gonna be, watch a bit of Onward and Missing Link, because they use my themes. It's so uncanny. When I watched Missing Link in theaters, I guess, well, when it came out, and watched it in 3D. And just like the whole time I was like watching things happen and like unfold. It's like, oh, they're doing that thing. That's cool. And then it's like kept going. It's like, oh, they're doing that. It's like, come on. It was so annoying. You'll see what I mean. Woo. You'll see what I mean though. If you watch them back to back, it's like, man. It's like so uncanny. Let's see here. Sorry. Let's see. But yeah. Hopefully, I don't think I've heard any comments actually referring to it, but it's just like me being paranoid about it. Because I know how YouTube works with your comments. So, I feel like that'll be an issue probably in the future, but yeah, I guess. For right now, it seems to be pretty quiet, which, honestly, that's okay. And no one's trying to say that I stole anything, which I guess my original, like, draft for the movie, it literally said, like, at top, like, reference as many movies as you can, just to try and get, like, what's this movie about, you know? Was just to, like, reference as many things as possible, I guess, with different movies, which I guess is inevitable, because there's only, like, 10 different types of movies or something, or at least with this story structures and stuff, that, like, the hero's story is, like, in 100 movies. Star Wars, Harry Potter, and all those have, like, the hero circle, which I learned in school, or, like, learned in college movie class, so that was fun. Yeah, like, Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Lord of the Rings are perfect examples of, like, hero's journey and circle. So, gotta use that as a reference, I guess, as well. That's just like, hey, you know, all the 8 stages of hero's journey, which I guess I'm using for my movie as well. So, nothing's original. That's okay. Because obviously, I got fish people in costumes and weird snake characters, so that makes it unique, right? You'll be guys be nice about it. Thanks, Cookie, for carrying the stream, but hopefully there'll be more comments around for you. But yeah, let's see. Creating everything is slowly morphing them into something else. Original. It's a good way to come up with videos. Especially Star Wars is. Yes, Star Wars is just a combination of the Magnificent Seven, in a way, with samurai movies and Old West movies. So, yeah, I think even George Lucas said, like, Star Wars is just a space opera. That is just, you like, I mean, Star Wars isn't original either, so stuff like that. Hello, hey Peter. Working on a character. I just watched a skin theory last night from that SpongeBob conspiracy theory, so this is fun. Then I'm making a skin suit of a fish. Yeah, so that's what I got. I'll get the red parts in, and then we'll see where that goes. Alrighty. How you doing? Hi. Hi, Nor. I think that's right. I don't know. Let's see. Sorry. Can't tell myself. Till I get so lonely doing all this. It's just like, I need music. I don't have any music on. I'm just like, I usually work with music, so I feel like there's something wrong with this. Couldn't make 10 minutes of the video. Yeah, I watched a whole hour of it. But yeah, I know, like, what you mean. Like, I guess, like, it's not totally bad, but it's like, in terms of, like, editing and stuff, but it's like, yeah. I mean, we've all been there with just getting your foot off the ground with, like, editing and making those kind of documentary style things. It's just like, you know, it's got a charm to it. So, but yeah, I don't know. I kind of get into, like, those conspiracy theories and stuff that are fun to think about. But obviously, you know, it's all fake at the end of the day. I don't know what to say. Like icebergs and those kind of videos are fun. Those are getting popular. I don't know if there's a one for pony yet. That'd be interesting. What a weird mysteries. Let's see. Pinata? Pinata. Pinata? Is it pinata? Is that how you actually spell it? That little... Well, you got the little E with the umlaut thingy. You know, a little E with the bop. Or is it like that E? Is that... No, maybe it's an I. Right? Letters. Is that even a thing? I don't know. Okay. Man. Just jello cats. Okay. Let's see. Where's my point? Boop. Okay. Yeah, I lost my point long ago. Okay. Okay. I'll just draw this in and then I'll have the flibs later. Okay. There's a bunch of overlapping lines, but because we're actually on different layers, that's okay. So let's see. I can start coloring this. I'm thinking orange, like salmon. What color is salmon usually? Oh, they said it was like gray. Nah, let's do weird light. Oh, it needs outline. There we go. You seen a pony iceberg online but no video about it. Oh, okay, gotcha. Is it about G4? Let's see. I need to color this. There you go. It kind of looks like my Frowl. Where I had that frog, owl guy in one of my videos. It was in a Jackalope episode. Yeah, this guy reminded me of that. At least there's a way that I made the bug eyes. Let's see. Just G4 stuff? Okay, cool. Not that it'd be less interesting, but I think it'd be more, you know, easier to understand, I guess. Or to get more references and stuff than if it was like, you know, if it was just like 3.5 as a whole bunch of different iceberg things. It's like, oh, it's less relevant to me for me to understand, I guess. Won't get as many references. That kind of happens with some of them, where you kind of just watch them and go, I don't really know this series, so it's kind of like when they do really, really, you know, below the iceberg, super far stuff, that's like, yeah, I don't really... Will people understand. Let's make this lower opacity. Did that work? I don't know. Yay! Okay. It's perfect! It's going great. Okay. Do I hate it or love it? I don't know. Let's see. I always get this little fun triangle style where I get a rectangle and then remove 2 points and whoops, it's a triangle. Love that. Okay. Courage the Cowardly Dog? Maybe. I can see that. Let's see. So I want to just add some more lines here for frills. Thankfully, I think this is the most complicated part because we already spent half hour doing this, so I probably should hurry up a little bit. What else do I have to do? Yeah, just be pretty simple. Okay. Let's see. Let's make these all black. Let's make these a little wider. So let's make this probably this one, and then just saturate it a little bit. There you go. I might have hit the mic. Did that sound cool? Probably didn't sound cool. Let's make this 8. Let's do expand to fill, so I can do this. There you go. Okay. It's looking okay. Probably should make it more custom-y, where it has little patches or something. I don't know. Maybe once I get the rest of it going. I was just highlighting it. That's why it looked weird. It's probably this one. Okay. Yeah, remember Courage? Courage was actually scary to me. That and like all those other like flapjacks and stuff, they were actually disturbing to me, and it's like I can't look away, but I wanna not. Kind of feelings. Okay. There we go. What do we think? It's okay. So this needs that. Okay. Got it. It's basically just on top, get like this kind of coloring filled in. Oops. Oh, flash. Okay. So I want a new layer on top for here, and then I'll have a new layer to... Well, let's see. Maybe. Yeah, that could be weird. Well, wasn't there actually like a... Yeah, there was a G4 character like this where there was a pony who wore a fish suit. Someone looked that up. A pony fish suit. And he was really weird looking. I remember this guy, yeah. No, that was in, from the Baltimore, Good Morning Baltimore movie, animation. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of. Or it had these, that's a wing. I thought I deleted wings. Or it had someone in, like, a suit like this. Road trip. Oh, was he in there too? Oh, okay. That makes sense too. Yeah. See, I remember him sitting down and having a kazoo or something. Why is that in my memory? There was a guy in a fish suit who played a kazoo or something. No. What's it called? Harmonica. That whole time I was thinking of harmonica. Believe me. Okay. Don't delete that point. Okay. Send it on Discord. Okay. It's either the Baltimore one or... Yeah. Let's see. You had a harmonica! Yeah. I'll put it on screen for... Whoop! Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, he had the harmonica. He's much more colorful. And he has that. Yeah, it's got the bug eyes. Yeah. Of course, it just looks like a fish. It doesn't look like it's super... Well, I guess for some of these bits here, but these little lines here kind of denote that it's kind of... I don't know. I would put, like, maybe some stitches where, like, the parts connect. Maybe that's too much for the animation? I don't know. But this is a good idea. Thank you. Let's get that. Let's get that. There we go. Back to normal. I've been made of rubber. Interesting. Okay. Oh, because these are... This one, at least, is not broken apart. That's why I can't do that. If I do this on actually this layer, I should be able to do this, and move fine. There you go. So I'm going with something like that instead, where it has little fishy bips there. But even like with what you were saying, if it's rubber, it would still need some sort of sew line or something, you know? I don't know. Let's see. What if I could just cut it into here and then have this all be open to fill? Let fill in. Let's see. I need to remove this, maybe. Let's get a 0.1 line. Let's get color. I just need to separate this from here, as well as here to here. Get that to be, oops, this color and this color. Okay. And then I can do the same thing of, boop, there you go. Okay. What else we want? We wanted that fin thing there. That'll be on top. Okay. Let's put it on top of the neck. Okay. Let's have this be 10 again, and black. And then I just kind of trace this like that, and there you go. Just kind of warble this around. Get this. It's kind of like a wing sort of thing, but not really. Like for here, I put some kind of seam or something. But yeah, if it's rubber, you still need some sort of a seam. I mean, the seam itself will just be to know like where the pieces are different, rather than it actually being sewed together. You know what I mean? So that's what I was trying to say. Boop. There you go. We can see everything else here, so I need to remove those again. Let's see. Okay. Cool. We're getting there. Okay. Okay, I think the last thing is this tail. So let's see about that. And then okay. That should be good there. Boop, boop, boop. There you go. Trying to remember how I draw Magikarps. We'd have these weird fin designs like that. Let's get this and bring it down even more, saturate it. Or I can do that. I would just take this and just kind of saturate it more. There we go. Separate it a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. Let's take that. Let's take this actually a little bit higher. There you go. Okay. I think I like that. There you go. Alrighty. Alrighty. So now I can do more detail stuff, and then we can see where that goes from there. Let's get it back up from where we were. Just need this. I don't know, it's just a preference for me that I like doing that sort of stuff. I was always trying to make lines like that because like every line in Pony has something like that where it turns into like this hairline sort of shape, where it tapers to a point. I noticed that in G4 they have legs that kind of go to a point and then it bellows out into a rectangle type shape, so I wanted to do lines like that as much as I can, but with Flash, you know, the default, of course, you can't just do that unless you do it literally 0.1 and then you make this into a triangle. The only way to make a triangle line is to make a triangle, you know, and then fill it in. So for the longest time, sidetrack, to do like an outline like this, and if I wanted it to kind of go into a point at like one point, or I would just kind of just do it like this, where I would actually, when I needed to trace this into a line, instead of making a line, I would go around the outside and then the inside, and then get these to be perfect, like that, and then it'd be right along and then traced along it. So kids, don't do that. That took forever. I remember like doing Adagio Dazzle, Flash Puppet, and I was doing that for like the hair, and I just have a distinct memory of doing that and it being extremely not fun. Eventually I found like a YouTube video where someone was like vectoring in a different program or something. I think, no, it was actually Flash, but they were using like a hyper zoom was it time lapse? Man. A time lapse of them animating and working, and they did a function which I was not familiar with, where they just had a line and then you make it thick, and then it did exactly what I did, where you make sure that these, it's literally called a butt cap, and then miter join, and then there's a function for expand to fill, which is it never plays in older versions, because why would it? And then you can do this. I don't know. It's always a sidetrack for me, but I love doing that. Okay. What do I want to do? I just want to make sure everything's clean, as well as I want to maybe add some more details here and there. Like I can make this more here. It's somehow more shiny. So what do I want to make it at? I don't know. We'd like to make this a little better. We can do the same thing. Expand to fill. The only reason I'm expanding the fill is because it's literally a line, so I'm actually making it into the points that it's made up. So when you have a rectangle, that'll make it so you can make the points kind of go into like one point. There you go. So that's your Greenwater tip today, which I'm probably sure I've explained it several times because it comes up literally every time I draw now, is that I use that expand to fill. The only problem is that now it's like this, where you have buttons and inner and outer, which is what I was alluding to earlier of how I usually draw anyway. So way back when, that's just like, oh, I want to vector something, so I better have a line on the outside and a line on the inside for every single outline, which did not look good. But the problem is now if I want to rebend it, you know, and say I wanted this to be more convex or concave, I now have to do both ends and then simplify it a little bit, and it's just, yeah. So it's more of a last resort, like the last step when you do this, to make sure you don't mess that up, or it just kind of is your like last step to make sure that, yeah, that's what I want it to look like. What color is horse inside? Probably something on the opposite scale of orange. What's the opposite of orange? It's probably around here. Color wheel. I don't remember. Orange. It is purple. Okay. Orange, lightish blue. Okay. Let's bring it down. Maybe around Legend. It's purpley. Purple's pretty good. Maybe around here. There you go. I just looked it up. I think it's around here. We'll see if that looks good. I think so. That looks pretty good. I think that's actually it. I don't have to recolor anything else, I don't think. Well, we'll see. We'll start animating it, and then we'll see. Let's see. Ever tried adding paper texture to paper ponies? Yes. That was actually a mini-series because it didn't actually work well, or at least it didn't perform well with my computer. My computer wasn't able to handle it by actually having a giant resolution paper texture. Actually, I used felt texture because paper texture is paper, you know what I mean? But felt has a texture to it. Yeah, and actually in part 3, during the exposition section with the storybook part, that was, I crumpled up a piece of paper and I took a couple papers and then scanned them in, and then I made them multiply and then made them really dark or like very saturated and then unsaturated, I guess. So it's basically just very low visibility, and then that was the background for that section. So I was able to incorporate real life paper into the background of it. And then I actually animated it in a sense that I moved the position of it for every shot. like if the camera moved in a sense, then I would move the background plate as well. Or the paper of it. Yeah. I did it in a way where, because Flash is in different parts and you saw all that, to have like the leg have the texture and then the neck have a texture, each body part would need the texture inside of it. It needs to be masked. So literally every piece had this giant bitmap that would be masked and then be colored and then tinted, and then so every character in there would also need that as well. So everything had like a felt texture, and that did not work well on my computer. My computer was very upset about that. I think I'd probably just clean it up with just the parts I don't need here, as well as maybe symbolizing everything, I guess. It probably doesn't need to, it doesn't move. Unless I want these to somehow animate. I don't know. I would probably need to get rid of that bit. Nope. Okay. What do we think? Am I missing everything? Am I missing anything? Let's say that. 'Cause I think I got everything. If I wanted to add the stitches, I could. Unless I'll be really freaky looking. Pretty much just be little lines that are also black. I make them pretty thin, and then like this. And then kind of get something like this, maybe like this kind of a shape. And then see where this goes, maybe I can flip it. I don't know how disturbing this will look. If I do this and then just kind of copy paste this along, kind of like that. Probably not right there. That looks, yeah, I don't know. That actually looks good in a sense. You know what I mean? Like it does its job of what it's supposed to diegetically, I guess, mean. Of course, I would have to do that for literally every part then, but that's not a problem. Okay. What do we think about that? It's weirdly disturbing, but it actually makes more sense that it's be like this. So, I don't know. Let's see. It's kind of good. It's hard to move because it's so small on here. Also, my duplicating button wasn't working there. That's fun. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Hopefully, I don't know if I'll have, you know, them being this size on screen. It'd probably be less or even more. I don't know. So to put like, you know, hundreds of lines and stuff in this to make it look like a costume, I don't know. How much, you know, did time investment will be worth it? It's too plain if it's orange. I was going for like a goldfish kind of, you know, I don't know, salmon sort of feeling. What color would you want it to be? I can consider that. Because obviously I would change, you know, it's not just, ooh, it's orange, I can just replace it. It'll have to be different shades of it, you know. So, that's where that'll get tricky. Because that'll be much more work to actually pull it off instead of just leaving it alone. There you go. Green? You ever seen a green fish? I don't know. Around that area of green? Okay. I could probably do a quick test of that by taking it, adding a tint, which doesn't usually work. Maybe I have this kind of lime green to see. whereabouts, you know, aside from the whites and other stuff, especially the horse inside. That looks kind of nuclear wasty. Sea bass are green. Okay. It's probably not super green, but probably like a... maybe like a darker... It's weird that I can still see the orange out of it. Huh. Now obviously I'll change it to make sure that that's good. I mean, I like my orange. So... I'm entertaining it without trying to be too destructive of what I got. I don't know. How did that look as I get the rest of this going here? Let's see, so I'm going to copy this and then put it on here. And then I'll grab this. I see, I just got to get this going. Right, position, okay. Yep. I mean, for, you know, if it's for like Umbella and like established characters, then yeah, I'll try not to make them lime green. But I feel like for this, I'll just go with what my gut and my vision said. So, it's set to do this. That works. Maybe it could be up here as well, on top of the leg. That's where you put a stitch, where you have the leg connecting to the body here. Like that. There you go. I see that that's not quite up. There you go. That feels weird. That looks weird. What position would it be instead? It would need to be... maybe just a couple, just to say like, yeah, okay. Looks great, thank you. Let's see, what's interesting about it? Yep. For the back leg, I think there's too much visual stuff that'll probably get lost, so probably won't do that. And the rest of it, it's going okay. Okay. I think that's good. We're about on time as well, so that's perfect. Okay. Maybe I could do like maybe like some sort of design here. Let's make it... I'll add like another ring to be like a highlight on the lip. So like this might be a little bit lighter. And then get rid of that. Is that weird? Stands out more. I don't know. Probably also just want to do maybe just like one line like this, connect it to here and here. Then I can get this and then see about there. Get rid of that. Show everything else. Let's get this a little bit lower. Let's make like a shadow, I guess, for this. Let's get this, and then we just kind of not super saturated, but just kind of enough. That looks good. I'll go with that. I'll call it. Alright, so that's our fish suit horse costume thing. There you go. That was worth it. Yeah, Cookie, if you have like a different like palette to it, that'd be interesting to look at if you want to like mock up something with this. I'll take a look at it. Maybe there could be like other, like a whole group of these, I don't know, that can do whatever. I don't know what kind of story I'll make out of this, but once I get there, I'll figure it out. So let's go to toast. There you go. Let's get that going there. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. You're welcome. All right. So, guys, welcome to Toaster Time, I guess. Yeah. So that's something. Forgot what buttons do with things. All right. I feel like so out of like practice doing this. Forgot what everything does. So, excuse me as I try to figure out like what buttons does things. I think I have like buttons. I'll show them later. So yeah, I noticed it was very focused and like silent time, you know, kind of figure things out kind of a stream. So I think it worked out because there wasn't much to begin with that with in terms of crowd interaction. So okay, thanks, Iggy. You showed me something. Let's see. Okay, I feel like that's more of like the creature from the Blue Black Lagoon, the Scooby-Doo monster. It shows me more. I'm thinking more of that. Well, I think actually I might be wrong too. That maybe mine is, I don't know. Because I wanted to feel like more of like goldfish, but I think probably needs more yellowy to it for my thing to be more goldfish-esque. Maybe that'll be good for mine. But again, most of this is just to make sure that the lines are actually good. So, and I feel like it's pretty good. I feel like there's some parts that's like I want to round them out and make them look a little better. But I think on the whole, it looks good. So I'm happy. Look at me, haha. So yeah. Let's see. How you guys doing? Let me drink some watermelon juice that we still have. Let's see. Looking at it now, I think orange is better. Well, there you go. I mean, I won't say like, oh yeah, I'm always right, but it's like, I don't know. I came in with this particular vision that I just wanted to make sure that at least I got my vision before exploring other ideas. You know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, let's see. So, other news. I've been trying to work on the movie, you know, as I already said, like I'm working on a movie right now. So, there you go. Working on that. Working on that for the week or so. The last, well, between streams, I've been working on the set piece. And I'm just about done. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I'm really excited. It's like really, really nice. Especially because it's like, it's so cool, again. It still just blows my mind of like how 3D works, as like I can I can like, because everything's kind of sorted to scale, I can like zoom the camera in really close and pretend that I'm there and like kind of like look around and go, wow, like I'm here, and it feels more tangible. Because the 2D stuff is like, yeah, I can make a Bob Ross, you know, painting landscape and go, yeah, that looks nice. But you have it like, you know, like if you're like in Skyrim and then you like look around, it's like a completely different kind of experience. You know what I mean? So that I'm getting that kind of like Skyrim experience where I can look around and go, wow, look at all this. Like it feels really cool, sort of stuff. So, obviously 2D is great, and it especially really helped with planning it out. I did some nice blueprints for it that really helped me when modeling, which taking so many 3D classes, like it made it really easy to just go ahead and like know what to do for like make the blueprints, you know, have every angle be to scale, you know, so I can figure out so I can have like two planes in 3D where one's looking profile and one's looking front, and then I can model from like the X position in that kind of like axis and go, that looks good, and then swap to the front view and go, oh look, the Y axis isn't working, or like let's fix that. And if it's lined up perfect, then it's like it's really satisfying to like model. So I did it really nice, and it was really satisfying to model. Yeah. So I had really fun with that. I'm still working on it. I have like a couple more polygons to texture. I'm having to manually texture every polygon individually, just because I don't know how to really do that process. But like I'm using texture sheets, and I got like colors, and I got like what I showed you on Thursday, where I have the texture sheet of like a bunch of different colors, and then the stickers that I put on top, like the doors and the windows for like the buildings. So I have like those designs on it as one big sheet, and so I have to manually go to every single polygon and then say, okay, I think you're a red, and then move the square polygon onto a red area, and then go to the next polygon. So it takes forever to model, or it takes it just as long to model as much to texture it. Just because, like, you can get it geometry-wise pretty good, but, yeah, as soon as you start to, like, texture things, you kind of start noticing things that are wrong with your geometry, or at least you didn't plan for, not having enough polygons to actually put the sticker on, or at least with the scale of it, and as well as just how you put the texture sheet itself together, will really determine on how, I'm getting too technical, but yeah, it's hard to figure that out. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. I'm working on the last half week or so. Working on that, so I'm almost done. And then once I get most of that, I'll be able to have like a mirror modifier on it, so I'll probably be able to bake that in and then clean it up a little bit, maybe add some more extra details onto it, and then maybe some more props, I don't know. And then the plan after that is to work on the storyboards, just because I got too ahead of myself. That's just like, I know that this will 100% be in the story, so I will I feel safe to add that in. Start modeling the next thing. So yeah, so I jumped the gun a bit, that I just like, I don't really didn't need it at that moment, you know, but I'll need it definitely for the end of part 4, so I'll need it no matter what for the part that I'm working on, as well as definitely the next part. So as long as I get that going now, then I can make sure that once part 5 comes out, or at least when I'm gonna work on part 5, I'll have good enough base to work on that I can clean it up even more and add anything else I need, which is what's happening with part 4 now, with the rest of the street that I alluded to. Is that I already have it pretty much modeled out, and a bunch of things already, you know, a bunch of random things that's just like, oh, these would be fun ideas, and then now I can definitely like go back and then at this point, you know, clean it up and add anything else I need, or at least clean up the random parts that might not need this prop or something, but yeah, maybe I can move it to be somewhere else, or include new things like your ideas with the other characters. Like, especially like this character was never in my mind when I planned this out, so maybe I'll have to make room for it, you know? I'll have to expand the story to include these different weird characters. I do see something I would like to fix here, so let's see. But yeah, I'll try and work on that for the future. Boop. If I can grab this, and then grab this. Let's make this 10, and then I don't know. Would it be full, or would it just be like, yeah, that might work. There you go. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. That was bothering me. Now it's like an enclosed thing, I guess. I always kind of forget about that kind of details and stuff. That, yeah, it's supposed to be 3D. Yeah. Can't believe I forgot about the 3D part of it. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll get on the storyboards, which I don't know how long that'll take, because, yeah, I'll have to include not only pretty much start from scratch with all the stuff that'll happen in it, as well as include, I don't know how many other jokes with the new characters. So, might wait in a sense just to get that all iron out, to know, like, if this fish, for example, just wasn't working, I just couldn't, like, figure out how to draw it or something, then, and I just got so frustrated with it that I just, you know, wanted to draw it away and never use it. If I storyboarded with it, and there was a bunch of things that would kind of, like, snowball from that idea, then that'd be bad. So, I think it's good to take a break to just make sure everything's, all the characters and ideas are more solidified, and then I can just do the storyboard in one big swoop. That'd be ideal for me. So we'll see. I don't know, because I put that wrench in, then I'm not sure how long the storyboard will take, and then animation would be kind of, I don't know, probably about the same length or amount. Even though I'm animating in 3D, which in a sense would also take long, but it was just like, again, just creation versus animating. I feel like it's kind of half and half in terms of amount of effort and time it takes. So like, it takes just as long for me to create things as well as to animate it. So that just means I'm pretty fast at, like, animating, because I'm more comfortable with that than take my war sweet time with creating things. So it just takes just as long. In that sense. So I think some water, and then let me recoup some of my dots. Oh yeah, Thanksgiving. I want to talk about that. It's Thanksgiving week again. I said that at the top. So, I plan to, no matter what, I guess, not have a stream on Thursday. So I'll say that. So, this little thing at the bottom here of Thursday, just ignore that, please. There'll be no stream on Thursday, so erase that from your mind. I'll probably have some posts on there on Thursday as well, to make sure that no one wonders why I'm not here. As well as I'll probably think, like, there will be other people who would also be doing Thanksgiving that they'll be unavailable to watch the stream regardless. So I think it's win-win that even just doing this, I feel like this was pretty quiet. So, well, it's probably gonna be even worse for real Thanksgiving. So yeah, but yeah, I just wanted to say, like, it's really fun doing this. I feel like I'll just do a really sappy Thanksgiving for you guys. All you guys here. I truly appreciate all you guys being here, especially all the support for, like, these streams, the videos, and just me in general, I guess. Just warms my heart that, like, this little hobby that, like, started like 5 years ago, like, look at me now, Mom. It's just it's been really fun that I've been able to grow this so much, that being able to rely on you guys to have fun with every for, I guess, 90, 100, 180 minutes a week. That makes sense. Yeah, this is really fun. Obviously, I started when I was a teenager, so, like, all this, you know, old stuff was really just getting my bearings. So those first cartoons were not great, but I feel like I've matured in a way that I still have the same kind of sensibilities, and, like, my humor and stuff is somewhat better, but it's not. But yeah, I'm just super grateful and thankful for you guys, and this is really fun to be able to express myself in this sort of way that you guys are, you know, able to. We're all able to have the same kind of joy when we do this. So it's really fun. I have a new emote. Let's see. It's either. It's right. This one. Yeah, it's my happy eyes, and I can give you a hug. Arms. Yay! It's like I can now hug you guys and be really happy. Yay! It's like I'm hugging you. Yay! I made this like on Monday. Thank you. It is really great. It's kind of weird with the context of this weird fish monster, but I'm not gonna worry about that. So, yay! Thank you guys so much. This is really fun. I just having a blast doing this sort of stuff, so this is really great. Thank you guys. Yay! All right, well, that's over. Let's see. So yeah, I some more juice. And keep hydrated. All right. Let's see. Yeah, so for Thursday it won't be in stream, but I think let me get the calendar right. It's behind me. Oh, you can't see it. Next Tuesday. This is December 1st. So I think for next week's Tuesday, I'm gonna try and do maybe an animation for the holidays. I think that'd be fun. We can do another Toon Boom animation. We can either do the same kind of animation that we already had, where we did the Ding Dong Ditch Rainbow Dash and the Halloween one. We can either do like a Christmas type of video, a short GIF of that, or we can do something unique or something. It's obviously I've only really made as much as you've seen in terms of Toon Boom stuff, so I really only have Rainbow Dash, Twilight, and Fluttershy in Pony Lifestyle, so as well as that one background and the animation. So obviously I'll be open to like adding more characters if we do Pony Lifestyle, but yeah, if it's gonna be a whole new cast of like, let's do the other 3 main 6 like Applejack, Pinkie Pie, and Rarity, it's gonna be a little bit longer to make in that sense. So you'll have to figure out what would work best for that. Yeah, so that'll be for next time, on next Tuesday actually, so in a week, to be able to figure that out. So I think we're good here. If there's anything else, any other kind of questions or anything you'd like to bring up, guess we'll be here for a little bit longer. I think I've counted some of my stuff, so we'll leave it open for you guys if there's anything from you guys. So thank you again. If you're gonna leave, thank you so much. I'll give you another hug. Yay! This is really fun. Thank you. Alright, anything else? Probably something I'm probably missing, but I don't know. I was gonna bring up some other stuff like my like if I wanted to do like a standing desk, which is completely unrelated to everything that I've talked about. I'm thinking about doing that. But maybe, yeah. I've also talked myself out of not getting a standing desk, so yeah. Good segue. Way to go. Let's see. Hey, whatever you two. Thank you. I'll do another one just for you. Yay! Alright. How we doing? I think we're good then. So yeah, I could probably just kind of clean this up a little bit more if I see anything, and then I'll do everything else that I've already explained. So there you go. Already explained everything. Yay! So yeah, hope you guys have a good and safe weekend, because I won't probably be talking to you guys for quite a while. I didn't even know it just now. And even just now doing now being self-conscious of my own self that I feel like I've lost my sense of talking, so I feel like for next time it's gonna be even worse in a sense. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, I'll try to be more coherent. Would be nice. Yeah, so I'll work on that. So yeah, I think we're good then. I'll pack it up. All right. Thank you guys. I'll hold it for the rest of time, maybe I'll do a hug, and then we'll be good. All right. Thank you guys so much. This is really fun. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Bye-bye. And then see you next time. Thank you. You guys are great. Especially thank you, Cookie, for coming to stream. And everyone else who came. Thank you, Shadow King, and everyone else who came. Peter Rabbit, I think some other people. I can't see you guys. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I gotta take a nice refresh my batteries kind of break. So, thank you so much. Okay. Bye-bye. See you next time. Bye-bye.